Well, hello, boys and girls. I am going to read a new book I got. I got this book from Mrs. Bryan because she knows that I really love math. So this book is called I'm Trying to Love Math, even though I really love it already, but sometimes I know some people don't. So hopefully after you read this book with me, you'll love it too. I'm Trying to Love Math, Words and Pictures by Bethany Barton. If you ask me, math is not very lovable. I know I'm not alone here either. 4 in 10 Americans hate math. That's like 40%. Did you just use math to explain how much you don't like it? Here's the boo math. Here's where I am. Yay math. A space alien. What do you know about math? Well, math is understood all over Earth, no matter what language people speak. No matter if you speak French, English, Spanish, 5 plus 12 still equals 17. Except you're not from Earth. Nope, but thankfully, scientists sent math out to space. Scientists took examples of life on Earth, things like language, music, and math, and put them onto golden records. The golden records went on space probes they sent into deep space for curious aliens like me to find. They sent you math? No wonder aliens don't come visit. They should have sent you cookies. What are cookies? I'll make you some. They're so much better than math. Let's see. To make cookies, I just need 2.5 cups of flour, 3/4 cups of sugar, 3/4 cup of brown sugar, and 1 cup of butter. Looks like I'll need 2 of these to equal a cup. Wait! Baking is just a bunch of math, isn't it? Oh, in fact, this whole recipe is basically a word problem. Fractions and conversions and temperatures and time and chocolate. But isn't that a good thing? Without these measurements and fractions, what would you end up with? A burnt pile of mush. I guess you have a point. Okay, you see this math problem here? I'm going to try to love it. Maybe if I stare at it and think about cookies. Nope, I'm actually already bored. What if I jazz it up with some extra numbers and add some of these symbols? Whoops, looks like I got a little carried away. This is way too much math. Can we shake the book to make some numbers fall out? Just hold it tight here and shake it. Looks like, whew, thanks. Math is just so boring. It's not like you can dance to it. Actually, you can. Music has a lot of math in it. You have your signature, you have your note values for each beat. Tells you how many beats in a bar, quarters note, or 1 beat. 1 bar is 4/4 a note, or 4 beats. In fact, it was a mathematician who discovered that different lengths of strings produce different musical sounds. His name was Pythagoras, that ancient Greek smart dude. Because of his math, you're able to make the guitars you have today. Well, thanks for ruining music for me. Now all I hear is numbers. I think you're missing the point. Math isn't all about numbers. Arithmetic, which is another word for math without numbers, is super helpful. But it's only one part of math. Math is also about exploring, about finding new ways to get places, and helping you find your way back. For centuries, sailors navigated using the stars, special measuring device tools, and lots of math. Modern explorers calculate how much force and fuel is needed to get a rocket past your atmosphere and out into space. Take that, gravity. Speaking of exploring, you've barely checked out Earth. We have lots of beautiful things to see. Symmetry is where 2 or more parts are equal to each other. This is a fractal, which is a special pattern made up of smaller copies of itself. Math is here and in nature too. Math is about finding shapes and patterns. Oh, no, you don't. You're making it all about math again. But it's my turn to teach you something, introducing Earth's greatest invention, which is pizza. That does look interesting. How big is that thing? Oh, that's easy. It's, wait, how do you measure this thing? I know, and the answer is easy as pie. Pi represents a number. It's a super long number, so we usually shorten it to 3.14. This is pi, not this pi. And actually, I have pi on as my tie clip, interestingly today. It's a sort of a cheat code to figure out the size of a circle. Pi times the diameter is the circumference. Pi is also what is called an irrational number, which means it goes on forever and never repeats, like this. Pi equals 3.14159265358979. But it doesn't end there. They just ran out of room. But there's more of pi here. Well, that was unexpected. I never thought I'd say this, but this is too much pi for me. Well, that's an easy fix. Let's just grab this book again and shake it all out. Whew, that's better. I'll admit, some of this math stuff is pretty cool. But math can still be pretty frustrating. Like how there's only one right answer. Well, that's true, but it's also what makes math so helpful. Math gives us a set of rules everyone can agree on. So we know how far to travel to get places, how fast we're moving on our way, and how much things cost when we get there. Well, I'm ready to test that out. You know, math is a part of so many things I already love. I guess I don't need to try to love it at all. It turns out I already do. Great! You love math. My work is done. Time to head home. Thanks for your help. Where did you say you were from anyway? Planet Homework. Yikes. The end.